Hey girls, welcome back. So I hope that you're settled and you're all ready to get busy, because right here, this is where the rubber meets the road. We're going to talk about some really hard questions. So be honest, because I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm just going to put it all out there. Let's talk about what's in your purse. Okay, look at my purse. Isn't it cute? Oh my God, it is so heavy. What is in here? Brokenness? How about despair? Shame? Lonely? Regret? Abandoned? And one probably all of you have in your purse: fear. This stuff is ugly, even though it's painted on a cute rock. It's just ugly and it's not good for us. And we all have this crap in our purses. And you know what we do? We pack it up in another cute purse and we just keep taking it with us. And it's not good for us. You know this already, or you wouldn't be here. And the more we keep packaging it up and carrying it with us to our next destination, we get more and more used to it, carrying this burden around with us, and it really is super heavy. So what we're going to talk about here is each of these things, what they're doing to you in your life, and what we're going to do about it. Shame. The opposite of shame is honor, pride, and respect. I didn't know that. I had to get out a thesaurus and start looking up a bunch of different things, because some of these words, we know them, but we're thinking, well, you know, okay, that's a bad thing, but how do I switch that out? So let's talk about those opposites. Well, first let's talk about shame. Do you have shame in your life? I have, and I hate it. It's nasty and it's ugly. And if you have shame because of something that somebody did to you, it's not your fault. I want to back up for a second here and tell you how you feel is valid, and whatever you're struggling with, it's real, and you deserve to be freed of it and to be able to move on. I'm almost 47 and I've just had so much crap. It's just ridiculous. And what I want to do with my crap is do good and help you and help others to get to the other side. And so I'm on that journey, and I'm just going to be really honest here. You know, it's hard, it's a process, but we can do it together. So let go of the shame. If somebody did something to you that has hurt you, it's not your fault. And I used to think if I knew why they did what they did, that I would have some sense of closure. But you know what? I'm never going to know. I'm never going to know why my parents did the kooky things that they did. And maybe at some point here in this series, I'll share some details with you, but I don't want to focus on me. I want to focus on you. Knowing why somebody did what they did does not excuse their conduct. So if you have shame, replace it. You don't need that in your purse anymore. Now, despair. The opposite of despair is hope. We all need hope. I actually put the word hope and glittered it on my journal, because I think hope is a really important part of healing. If you have no hope, if you are not dreaming, if you're not passionate, it's just killing your soul. So what else is in here? Lonely. How many of you are married and you're lonely? That's a doozy. That's very difficult. You get married and you think you're going to have your happily ever after, and you do not. Very hard to deal with. I would suggest to you dig deep, go to marriage counseling if you can salvage what you've got going there. If you cannot, you need to do things with your friends so that you are not lonely. Friends make the world a better place, and they bring a lot of healing to your soul. Lonely is not good. I don't like lonely. I don't like any of the stuff in here. Okay, how about broken? Opposite of broken, obviously, is whole. And we need to be whole so that we can move through life in a healthy manner and be productive and help other people around us and just have a general sense of well-being. So let's switch out broken with being whole. Okay. Regret. Opposite of regret is contented. If you regret maybe you didn't do something in your life, there's second chances and third chances and quadruple chances. Just go for it. Don't live with regret. Don't ever look back and think, I wish I would have. Get on that plane. Write that book. Do that thing, whatever it is. Because you know what, honey? You're not dead yet. So this is your life. The beautiful thing about this life, you get to decide what you're going to be, who you're going to be, and how you're going to do it. So let's get rid of regret. Okay, abandoned. Really hate this one, especially. Opposite of abandoned is cherished. Now, you know how you feel about your family and your friends, even your pets. You cherish them. You might even have things that you cherish, maybe keepsakes from your great-grandmother or something like that. Let's switch out abandoned with cherish. Let's cherish ourselves. We are worth it, girls. You know, there's only one you, there's only one me. We don't want to be like anybody else. And let's, through this class, work on ways that we can cherish ourselves and love ourselves so that we can be whole. Last one, fear, because we all have fear. Opposite of fear is courage, of course, and it takes courage to stand for yourself, to stand for what you believe in, stand up for just anything that you're really passionate about. Another thing about fear is you can be afraid to express yourself and to find your voice. We are going to find your voice in this class while we work on the steps to defining who you are and writing your mission statement. Writing your mission statement is going to take all this junk and make it start paling in comparison. So right here, I want you to think which of these things you might have in your purse, and don't package them back up. You're not going to carry them around anymore, okay? We're going to get rid of this junk once and for all. If you have access to rocks and you want to write on them and then go throw them down a hill, I think that would be a great exercise just for you to feel like you're emotionally letting it go. Another thing you could do is write this on a piece of paper, write your list, and throw them in your fireplace, or maybe even safely light a candle and let everything burn. Maybe, I don't know, I don't want to advocate pyromania type of behavior, but I think it's therapeutic to write it and say, I'm done with it, and let it go. And you know what? Honestly, I do it all the time because the stuff comes back. Sometimes when you're dragging this purse around for 40 years, you're just so used to it. And you go out your door and it's sitting there waiting for you. And you pick it up and you carry it to your next destination. So find an exercise that works for you to write down the junk and to get rid of it. And just do it every day, weekly, whatever you got to do, because it's just that physical, I'm throwing it away, I'm throwing it away. It may come back next week, but I'm going to throw it away again. I'm not keeping that sucker. It's not going with me to Paris, that's for damn sure. All right, girls, right here, write down what is in your purse, and you can post in the forum if you feel like sharing, but right here you're going to move into the next video. All right, girls, I love you. I will see you right there.